I guess this is a spell break video. We're gonna go over.
This is in fact the spell break video.
Wow, thanks. I was unaware.
Fuck.
we're doing this together was the worst decision, I think. Okay, so we're gonna watch 3 replays. It's my Alice. I'm yeah, you know who I am. I'll be in the title. And then it's my Alice against Rimox IKU. So we're gonna go over the decks. My deck, pretty simple. 2 coins, 4D22, 4,000 Spear Doll, 3 of each of the Bomb Crush cards, 2 lasers, Shanghai, right?
Yeah.
And a cute Phalanx and a Lemmings Parade. My whole deck is built around Alice's Crush setups, because I think damage cards are for weenies. I guess 3-card Bomb kind of covers both, but, you know, that's mostly just Crush cards. For Rimox, he's got 2 coins, a Hongeki, 4 Delay Bolts, which are the worst thing in the entire universe, and I hate them. 2 of the Alt 214, that's also super annoying. 3 Disco Step, which is not what it's called, but I'm calling it that. 2 of the stupid Lightning Crush card, 3 Veils, and 3 Thunder Armor. I should probably use the real names of the cards, but I'm not going to.
Don't worry, they'll show up on the screen in the editor.
You're gonna edit out saying that you are gonna edit in the cards, right?
Fuck off, Sigets. Just start the game so I can go to bed.
Okay, so we're gonna start the first replay. Alright, we started off and I immediately get counter hit by IKU Jump A. I don't know why I'm jumping at him at the start of the game. If IKU's above you, you kind of just have to wait. If you try to attack her from below, she's just gonna kill you. I should probably follow my own advice and not attack from below. You're gonna see that a lot in this set, because I'm kind of, not a genius. I've somehow managed to not limit that, which, honestly, that should have been easy to limit. Here's some Alice Air Pressure. Apparently it happens. Jade Anders give you the best IQ. I whiffed Jade A there, because, the hitbox does not look anything like the graphic, which is super annoying, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I get caught trying to move. It's hard to jump against IKU, because she's got really good melee catches, but you kind of have to move, because if she builds enough meters, she'll just kill you. It's kind of like this, it's so annoying. And then I get caught trying to border escape jump 5A. That doesn't work. You can border escape J2A at a lot of ranges, but J5A you'll just get caught every time. 6C is super annoying for Alice. It's actually like, if he hits 6C at the same time you hit J6A, at the range where J6A will hit, you'll just get hit. It's really annoying. Spring Haze, Alice not great in Spring Haze. Far Ray drains a lot of spirit, but everything else doesn't, so you're kind of just stuck moving. I whip the J6A so he gets in. Sets up Delay Bolts, my favorite skill in the whole game. I walk out and then I get hit by the bolt because I'm dumb and I tried to attack. And when IKU has Delay Bolt, you can't take your turn. Right there, I did the D22 just a little early, so I didn't get the second doll to spin, which I really wanted. Anyway, Rimox is holding.
Wait, how minus is IKU 660?
I have no idea. I don't think I can punish it. I probably can, but I just don't know how, or if I can. Anyway, Rimox pop Veil. Veil is annoying. It's not actually that bad, because you can kind of harass her with J5A, or you can jump into Delay Bolt and kill yourself. But you can kind of harass her with J5A or non-committal melees, and she can't really do anything to keep pressuring you. So let's go right into game 2. I think I lose all 3 of these, by the way. I wonder if that's, like, good content.
Obviously.
Bad border escape. I thought he did J6A, he did J6C. He border escaped J6C in the air, you're gonna get killed. Rimox knows he can jump out after that, which is annoying, because cheesing people with that is the easiest way to get counter hit damage. He whiffs to 6A, and then I whiff my combo.
Oh yeah.
some more attempted Alice air pressure. I should have done D22 right there as he fell into the dolls. I don't know why I didn't do it. I had the card stock and everything. I should have just done it. I just dashed through IKU, I guess. Swimmer does that. I don't know why he let me do that. He was going for 5C into all 226, I guess? Which would push me to the corner. But I guess it wasn't tight, or it wasn't even really a mix-up, because I'm not afraid of him anymore after he levels A236, because now there's no melee catch. I mashed far A trying to catch him hitting a button in Veil, he just dashes it. I don't know why he would hit a button there, I didn't really think about it, I guess. Trying to find some space to throw out a doll. IKU is super annoying, because she covers like half the screen in melee buttons, and how are you supposed to throw out a doll if you are constantly on the run? Diamond Dust, everything is scary. I don't want to get tagged, because if I get tagged I actually lose the game. Anyway, there's me getting tagged, so as you'll see I'm going to start losing. Or not. 1000 Spear Doll lets me pick up that conversion. I think I could have done it without it, but it made it a whole lot easier. Here's one card bomb. Off of any blocked C doll, you can do one card bomb and do a short mix-up to get a crush. One card bomb is like super good. I used coin to try to avoid the 2-card pressure there, and I did avoid it, and then I just mashed into the 2-card. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Here's us whiffing J6A and J2A against each other. I did the wrong melee there. It should have been J6A, because I saw he had coin, so he was going to press it and avoid the J2A. Here's Lemmings.
Ooh.
It's not going to crush, I actually miscounted. So I'm just going to die. Alright, and here's... I'm going to die now. Here, watch. He's going to hit me with a... Oh, wait. Hello. This game is going way longer than I thought it would. Because he's got Veil up, and I am on like one hit away from death. There it is. That was probably the worst part I've ever seen. I say that now, but we're going to go into game 3 and we're going to see another one that's even worse.
God.
I guarantee it. Alright, so going into game 3. Jockeying for position here. I really just want him to not be able to stop me from throwing out a doll. He gets clipped, so I finally get my opportunity, and then I throw the doll off the screen. I spin them so I can reset them. Because I really don't want dolls off the screen. Massive amounts of respect from both of us right there. Not hitting anything as we walk slowly away from each other in Sun Shower. I coin to try to avoid the mix-up as best I can. If you coin, IKU can't really do anything, so if he gets right on the first one, you're fine. J-Day knockdown for maximum Oki time. Set up 2 4C dolls. Was actually really bad. I should have done J2C on the second one. And then I just eat the bolt, I guess. I go for a 3x, I think he's going to keep going forward. He doesn't. He turns around. IKU Perfect Flight is actually super annoying because Alice relies on her opponents taking like really linear paths to get hits in neutral, and Perfect Flight kind of fucks over everything I do, you know?
Yeah. Perfect Flight is one of Soka's more...
Alright, that is probably not what you want to do against 5C from IKU. I'd recommend borderscaping in any other direction, but if you really feel the need to borderscape back, I'd suggest not doing that. And then I die here, yeah. 3 J2As. Pretty classic combo. Look, his deck changed. It's got Exodia now.
Yeah, I guess we can look at the new deck. That matters.
Nah, it probably doesn't matter. It's probably very similar. It's probably just got an Exodia in it.
Yeah, I mean, all Exodia does is it gives you a setup that gets to,
it gives you conversions off
Yeah.
J8A, and it lets you set up a really annoying situation for the opponent to block, because it lasts forever. Oh, YouTube pressure. Yep, here it is.
Oh!
It only hits me once, so I'm not super worried.
But he side switches and gets you back into it.
That's fine. It's actually best that you get pushed into the center of it, rather than be on the edge.
Because then it won't go back out and hit you at all.
Yeah, because it expands, so the closer you are to the center, the easier it is to not get hit. And I'm dying. Scorching Sun taking away a whole bunch of my HP there. Man, I want to find a game where I win. Oh my god. It's so hard to pin IKU down with Alice. She just is so slippery.
I mean, Jesus. You're not pausing at all, so we probably have time to go through a couple more.
I never pause. I just ramble. Talk about the game. Hopefully you'll be able to pause it in post. Anyway, got clipped on the opener again. Pretty bad. Back in the corner. Alice is a super momentum heavy character, so every time I get put in the corner, everything is terrible. Went for 3A. Shouldn't do that. Bad idea. You're gonna keep seeing me do it though, because I am insistent that 3A is a good move, for no reason other than I want it to be. Try to border escape against the 5C. It's really dangerous. Oh, finally a hit. Thank God, no perfect. It'd be really awkward to put up a replay where I get perfected. And then I just get clipped by 6C, trying to hit far A. Yeah, that's a pretty good look at what happens if you never gain the momentum as Alice in this matchup. You just get absolutely ruined. Rimox not mashing right block 6-6A, I don't know why. And then not right blocking the 6-6C. Actually hits low. I go for 3A again. It actually works this time. There's no way to end that, which is super annoying. I could have switched to laser probably, but there's no way to end it without spells. 3A has so much unpick. That's why I love it. You can do like every combo in the world off of it. Get clipped by another bullet, because I'm a really good player. IKU J2A into J2A is one of the most annoying things in the world. Because it's not like it's not risky, but all of our other options other than that are just so strong, and you have to pay attention to it because of the counter hit if you try to jump. And a bunch of other options lose to jumping, and you just want to jump, and can't. Anyway, here's Veil again.
Anyway, here's Veil.
Anyway, here's Veil again. It's happening. I could have punished him there with a 3A when he was just hovering there after J6A, but I am being very respectful this time, except for what I just did there. You can't just throw... Okay, well, I just get hit by it. Alright, well... Very good. Damn. Well, let's continue on this train here since I'm not pausing.
We're stopping once Sigets gets a fucking win.
I think we could probably just stop after one more game.
Alright.
Because if I lose 5 in a row, you know what? There's no way it matters if I get a win and that's it. You know what I mean? I just want one game where I get the advantage like just once, so we can see how long you can ride momentum and actually pin IKU, and see if there's anything I can talk about there. He tried to do a blue sky string there. It was actually really cool. It didn't matter if it was border escape, but you know, it was cool.
Yeah, that's
he went for it again.
Tip.
I mean, you know, he just didn't do it. Here's me getting clipped trying to jump forward against IKU. You can't jump forward against IKU in this matchup at all. You are always constantly moving back and giving up space. If you try to move forward, you die. Doesn't matter if you're doing it off your tech, doesn't matter if you're jumping forward. You can't dash forward because she'll just fly above you. Like, the way you have to move in this matchup, it's really oppressive because you actually can't move forward at all. There's ways to deal with it like constantly. Like there I went for air dash J5A and she just succeeded me. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you can fly, but then you're susceptible to 4A. Anyway, here's a corner string. I just end it with charge 6A because I don't have any dolls ready to fire. So I was just, whatever. I just want to end the string and be safe. This time I finally anti-air him with the 2-2. the set 2-2 dolls. He gets out of the corner with all 2-2-6. But he's right back in the mix now. Anyway, IKU being able to fly up and over your head is super annoying because Alice's J8A in the air is a really big commitment. It's non-committal near the ground because you can hand cancel it and get like one hit. I don't know what he was going for there. It was some stylish thing.
He probably... I think he didn't think that he had the all 2-3-6 there.
Yeah, that might have been it. But like I was saying, doing Alice J8A high up in the air is actually super committal, so IKU being able to fly above your head with perfect flight is super annoying. Went for Lance Catch there, it doesn't do anything, but I mean, it would do something if you jump forward to try to punish my G2A. But he just up-backed it, so I died. Here's me getting hit by IKU pressure. G2 is like the best tool against IKU in this entire matchup. Alright, there we go, finally. But you have to run really risky, like, jump 8, jump 5 A strings against IKU to keep her pinned, because she can just fly up and out of your pressure. And Alice air pressure is a joke. It basically doesn't use. That's what I was talking about. That button's so committal. She can just fly around you and come down with J2A.
Interesting.
But you have to do it, because otherwise you have nothing to stop her from going above your head. I could have converted there. I ended up messing it up. It should have been jump 9 J5A or jump 8 J6A after counter hit J5A, and I just missed them both. Playing in haze is super annoying, like I said earlier, because long recovery times make whiffing any of Alice's normals super bad. They're kind of bad on block too, but they're not like so bad that they're unusable. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You have to do that. Like, you don't really have a choice, but if you mess up or she blocks it, you're just boned, because a block J8A just gets punished by J2A every time. Using 2-2 to try to get IKU off of me. It's basically the only thing you can do is pray that she just walks into set dolls and you can 2-2 her, because otherwise you're not winning neutral. I go for 3A again. I don't know why. Let's look at one more so I can continue to spread my suffering.
Oh boy.
And this will be it. I remember winning like a few of these, but not many at all, because Rimox is crazy. Counter hit J6A is super easy to convert it. Alright, I thought he was a little closer to the dolls there, so I went for 2-2, but my spacing was just a little off. I keep border escaping J5A. That's a really bad thing to do against IKU. If it's low enough, she can just stop you. Some Alice air pressure. You'll notice that it doesn't
do... a bunch of rejumps, right?
Yeah, you'll notice that it doesn't do anything, and doesn't use any bullets, and is just rejump J5A. I should probably send you the replay so you can do like editing stuff.
No point.
Okay. I was thinking out loud. Probably shouldn't think out loud in the middle of the video we're recording.
Don't worry.
It's okay, it's like a stream of consciousness kind of thing, like the Yosu video. Only I'm trying to be a little more more conscious.
We don't speak of the Yosu video.
So that's the right range you're supposed to use 3A at. I should probably pause and go back and look at that one, but I'm not going to. When IKU's a little outside of J2A range, if she commits to it, you'll actually hit her extended box without her hitting yours. So there is a range where 3A works to stuff J2A, like that, there.
Yeah.
But it's super precise, and I never get it, but I really want to. So since it's a casual set, I'm just trying my best to get it every time. But if she knows you're going for it, she can just fly over your head, just like everything else that Alice can do. If IKU knows you're going to do it, she'll just fly over your head. And the only thing you can do to stop her flying over your head is J8A, and again, J8A, ultra committal button, very hard to do anything with. I just came down with J6A there. I don't know why he got hit. I think he was expecting me to do J2A, so he waited to press the buttons, which is probably smart. But then I just came down with J6A and counter hit him. That was another situation I would have hit 3A in if I wasn't already whiffing something. When he was coming down there, I would have hit it and gotten killed. It's super lucky that I had accidentally hit the wrong button. He sets up 2 bolts. I don't know why. What's he gonna do with 2 bolts that he couldn't do with just 1? There we go. That's more like it. Just fly out if the bolt's coming down. That's a pretty bad far A whiff, but it doesn't matter because Typhoon on the clock. Here's me whiffing a whole bunch of normals, trying to set anything up in Typhoon. Alice Typhoon game, very bad.
I mean, and Rimox wants to get the Exodia at this point, right?
He's just looking to end this round. He can do it in a myriad of ways. He can kill me in 2 touches, or he can kill me with Exodia. If he'd reacted faster, that was death. All he had to do was jump up Jade and do Exodia, and I died. Here's Haze again. Another terrible weather for Alice again. Let's talk about how bad Spring Haze is. 3 replays out of the set. There's finally a proper Oki setup. Then I go for a an instant air dash thing. Didn't work out. It doesn't matter. Trying to use JD to keep him from flying out of the corner there as a lane cancel. It's a weird move to do that with, because it's pretty non-committal if you actually get the lane cancel and only get like 1 or 2 hits. But it's kind of hard to only get 1 or 2 hits and actually get the cancel. Alright, and then I'll just wrong block everything and get killed.
Of course.
Sometimes you just make the wrong choices, you know?
It's a 50-50.
I mean, not really.
Well, specifically for IKU, I mean, her jabs and her command melees, they're pretty much the exact same range.
Well, you're kind of right, because she also doesn't really have a height she excels at hitting, so for IKU it really is kind of a 50-50. So, yeah, kinda. I don't know why I did 2A there. That was the wildest thing I was trying to do. There's me trying to hit far A or 3A again, getting clipped by J2A. Counter hit all the way across the screen. Alright, things are not looking good. Rimox sitting on a 7k life lead, another bad border escape. Extended it to 9k. And he's got a coin. And as we all know, coin is the best card in the game. And I should be dead. There we go. Oh my god. Do I ever win a game? I'm clicking the next one. I'm not stopping. If I don't win this one, I'm done forever. I'm never coming back to the channel.
Rimox, please.
This will actually be the most embarrassing video ever, where I just lose like 7 games in a row.
Hey, the first video on the channel is actually Irish losing 3 games in a row.
EQ 5B, super annoying. It comes out really fast, animation's kind of subtle, and if you block it, cheese plus no matter what. Unless it's like point blank. So EQB bullets are hella good.
Interesting.
214, also annoying. Well, I'm pretty sure all of that was true. Don't quote me from this video. Check. You know what? That's a life lesson for everyone. If you ever think something is completely wrong that someone says, just go and check it yourself. But I'm pretty sure that's true. With my years of research in this game. Anyway, here's me losing again. Not using D22 enough to stuff EQ approaches. Not setting like the right dolls. Trying to hit the 3A button. You know, all of these are mistakes that I've made in every single one of these games. That time I didn't hit 3A, but that time it was so obvious that the spacing was wrong. That was a really good whiff punish by Rimox. If Alice jumps forward at you and she does J-Day a little late, she can't do another one before she hits the ground. So you just jab her out of the sky every time. What I was going for there was fly down J-Day, and he just clipped me with J6C, which is annoying. Right there I fit into the J2A blind spot, so I get to keep taking my turn now. Which is good, because I wanted it to be my turn. I hate it when it's Rimox's turn. Tech J2A. I don't know what to do against that. I don't know if I have anything I can do against that. I think I could probably hit it with just 6A, but again, that's so committal, and if you mess up, you die. It's IKU. Oh my god, no. He mashed out of my instant air dash setup. There's 3A.
Ooh. Nice combo.
Thanks, man. No. Oh my god. Alright. I'm never stopping. I'm making you sit here and watch this. Watch my descent into madness as I keep losing against IKU.
This is how the Sigets videos go to 3 hours, by the way.
Yeah, this is actually exactly how they go to 3 hours.
He just slowly goes insane.
What it is whenever I
Forgets
do a video that's unscripted, I just keep going until it's done. Also, this combo's sick.
Holy
Rimox
fuck.
is insane.
Wait, that was nuts.
Yeah, no, that's the most incredible shit in the world. He did like two 5AAs in one combo as IKU. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's like not even optimal, but it's fucking insane.
It was absolutely nuts. I think that might actually be an optimal ender off of like that AUB starter.
But yeah, because it was a J-A as well.
It was a J-A ender. It started off of a anti-air 4A. Like shit looked insane. By the way, Rimox is crazy. He's actually like a really good player.
Yeah, basically what happens there with that IKU combo. Because what IKU can do is when she uses her 5C, the bullet, when it goes off the screen, it doesn't explode and you get the lift. So it doesn't like do a shit ton of untech, so you can use it to extend combos.
I mean, it doesn't prorate the shit, right?
Well, yeah.
It keeps the ridiculous untech of the first bullet, so you can do it to do extensions.
Nuts.
Yeah, Rimox is crazy. Just do. Oh, there we go. Finally, a J-A hit. Rimox like overblocks a lot, and I wasn't taking advantage of it earlier in the set.
Ooh, and that's the crush you were talking about.
Yeah, basically, if you can get him to block any seed, all you just do that. There we go. That's a good 3A. It was a little early, so he couldn't just J2A me. And I was a little close, so the hitbox for J2A would be a little higher.
Alice air pressure.
There we go. Finally, something is happening. The only thing Alice can do that's even slightly scary in the air is J5A, J5B. And it's not even that scary, it's not that good. It combos on hit though, so it is a little scary. Here's me getting hit all the way across the screen. You know, just eating things. Spending 2 orbs. Finally get out. Just walk under IKU. Alice walk speed is actually super good. That's one advantage she has in this matchup. If we're going to talk about things that Alice has that are actually good, her walk speed is insane, so she can kind of find her way into blind spots and underneath IKU, which is really useful. It actually walks faster than IKU flies. 1000 Spirit Doll has so much untech, you can do like anything after it hits. I read the coin. I messed up my combo, but I did read the coin. So if you see that they're gonna do coin, you can just, what do I even do to stop it? This is like far A. If you do J5A and they coin, you can just hit far A. Bad bomb. Dropping my spaghetti here. It's okay, good 3A. I did not finish the conversion, but hey. I should have just been Hydro 9 J5A. If you do J6A, there's a chance it'll come out. Oh, there we go. Yeah! Situational laser combo. Yes! Finally! How many more are left? Let's watch the next one just so Rimox could get the last laugh so I don't like win one. So I'm pretty sure he won this one too. This will definitely be the last one. This is actually how my videos go to 3 hours. If you like watch anything on my channel, anytime I do anything unscripted, I'm just like, all right, I just go till I'm finished. That was a bad 3A. That was in J2A range. If you're gonna hit 3A, don't do that. If you take anything away from this video, it's don't hit Alice 3A.
Yeah, horrible move. Ooh.
Oh yeah, if you get one hit of J8A, you can actually combo into B bullets. That's like the best thing about that move. Alright, all of that was fake, and I should have just limited and finished my combo and done things. But I decided I want to be a cool guy and do an Alice tech trap, which is the worst decision anyone's ever made. So let's try to avoid doing that. Here's Exodia. Anyway, here's Exodia.
Here's Sunshower Exodia.
Yeah, here's Sunshower Exodia. If you get hit by Exodia deep in the corner, just tech into the corner. It's gonna expand from there, and that's the safest place to be, is right in the corner.
And especially because Alice has a kind of a long tech. You're not gonna get as affected.
Alright. So I do an actual real Oki setup and manage to take that round. Basically, if you are almost 100% certain EQ's gonna tech, if you place your 4C late, you can still get, like, you can still push her back into the corner. Alright, I couldn't finish that conversion. I could have done 6A. I wouldn't have knocked down, but it would have pushed him further away. But I felt like having him closer there would actually be better. It turned out that it was the wrong call, but I'm pretty sure I thought it was a better decision in the moment. Another bad Far A whiff. He doesn't finish the combo, but it's okay because I whiffed my 3A, so I can't really talk. So I didn't delay at that time, so you notice how I get nothing for it. And all my dolls are gone, because I decided to waste 2-2 on a string that would never work. And I walk into EQ Dial, and then he does one hit of J8A and do Exodia. And he did it off the ground, so now it's really scary. And I die.
And I think he...
Yeah, I got clipped trying to fly through it to get to the center. Which, by the way, don't fly through Exodia.
Yep, that is also a life lesson.
That is probably the worst decision you could ever make, is flying through Exodia. Unfortunately, that hit backwards, so I couldn't combo it. I also think J8A into bullets only works deep in the corner. I thought he was gonna jump straight up instead of back in that last string, so I did ensnare J5A and it didn't work. But, having a 2-2 doll to cover you like that is like super important. Okay, so that time I did the combo correctly. Here's another real setup. I messed with him just a little bit because I didn't hit him with J6A on the way down. There's another pretty real one. I had to back off. I was a little low on spirit. I couldn't set up another doll. He was low on spirit too, so I was looking to catch him trying to fly out. He flew out, and I tried to like ghost his movement so he couldn't actually make it out of the corner, but he ended up just clipping me as I came down. So now we're back to neutral. Yeah, okay, well. That's what happens if you mess up your stuff. He just kills you. And now I'm dead. Alright, just jump back into a delay bolt and get yourself killed. Basically the way this matchup runs is Alice's buttons are all big, but they're ultra committal, and IKU has one button that's huge and non-committal, and she just hits that one until you give up on life.